Hey guys, I have a post review for you. I finished the Mystery Edition. It is the first set and I'm really excited. Just a heads up, the first half will be no spoilers, so you can still get my opinion and reaction and kind of general how was everything. And then in the middle, I will be doing my little, for those of you who didn't see the floral edition, I'm going to be putting the little doodle in my notebook and getting ready to put those in my notebook, which is where I've been putting my paint gems. I love the setup, and I'll show you my floral so you can kind of see what the setup is, and then the second half I will be revealing the mystery ones finished. There's 12 of them, and then I will be putting them in my book, and that's the video for today. Like I said, spoiler free at the beginning. Sorry, bump you. This does not count as a spoiler because this is what's listed on their site, so I figured it's fine. Also, I didn't think the colors would be a spoiler. I think it's either, I want to say Diamond Painting with the Besties or Bev B. I don't remember, it could be neither of those. Who gave me the idea of just taking one of each drill and putting it here. You can see I did that with Satura 2. Oh my gosh, those Diamond Art Club drills are incredible. They're so nice. Anyway, I love that idea. I've only done it twice. I forgot to do it with the Christmas teddy bear on the winter palette one, which is kind of a bummer, but I'll do it on the next one. I already mixed them in with my paint gems. I do want to point out that once finally mixing them, these are nicer drills than the paint gems, even the floral edition, and we'll get to that. But they're still, paint gem has really, really nice drills. So yeah, Mystery Edition, it comes with 12. It comes with 3 museums, 3 national parks, 3 spaces, 2 around the world, and 1 her story. They were a lot of fun to do. Let's go over. So I didn't do this for an event. I didn't add any enhancements. I did have enough drills. I'm going to show you one of the colors. It's a color that is used, it's my favorite color, that's why I left it out. And it's a color that's used in a lot of skies, and obviously there's gonna be a lot of skies for stuff like this, so it's really not a spoiler. But this color right here, first off, my favorite color in this kit. It was so beautiful. Let's kind of look at it because you can see it better when you can actually see the shine better. So nice. If you're wondering or worried about their drills, don't be. They have really good drills. But I'll get to their drills in a second. Poured glue, square. So all of paint gem, I believe there are none that are round. They're all square, which I love. I love that for tiny kits. Because you're getting still the detail and the finish and the polish look of a square kit without the super long time it takes to finish one, which I love both. I love it all. I love it all. I love small ones. I love big ones. I love round. I love square. I just like the change. I love having lots of different options. There were 46 colors, and I will point out the last paint gem thing I did, was the floral edition, was only 31. 46 was a lot to carry around. It was kind of hard to find because I kitted them up in the bags and worked off of them in the bags. It was hard sometimes to rifle through all of it to find the right color because 46 was a lot of colors, but there's a lot of variety in this kit, so it makes sense, and I'm not complaining. It was great, but maybe with a one like this, like the Mystery Edition with more than 30 colors, 31, 32 colors, anything more than that, I would say kit it up in something, but it is nice to just carry it around in this thing and only have this. So kind of a trade-off. I'll let you decide that. My favorite color, like I said, was that mint green color. It was 747. That was the symbol. My post-review video, you guys will see this. It's going to be the 25th of April in 2024. Trash, guys. So I did notice this kit might be a little bit older than the floral edition. Floral edition, I just raved about the quality, and for good reason. It was really, really good. And the quality on this was still really, really good. If you don't mind getting spoiled and you see it at the end, you're gonna see. They're very, very shiny. They're really nice. The quality was great. But I did notice it was a little bit trashier and a little bit dustier is the word for it. A little duller. I don't know how you'd explain it. But there was something that I noticed, and it was a difference that I actually noticed right away. I was like, these drills might be like an older version. Or maybe it's just this kit. Maybe there's all the kits are there's a variation in all the kits. Who knows, because I've only done 2 so far, so we'll see. And I know Floral is kind of in the middle of the road new, and I believe the Mystery is a little older than Floral. I don't remember. Maybe I'll have to do one of like the national parks, because I'm pretty sure those are the older ones too, and see what they compare to this or the Floral edition. So, but that said, it was still a joy to work with, and the drills were still really nice. Just noticed a difference in quality, and also it was kind of trashy. Like, you still had to work through some trash quite a bit more than I had to for the Floral edition. There were a lot of ones with holes or tabs and stuff. So I did notice that. There were no specials. These are resin drills, guys, not acrylic. And I gotta tell you guys, the more and more I work on diamond paintings, the more I am really just loving. I always knew I loved resin more, but especially lately, that's all I wanted was resin drills and not acrylic. I mean, I still have fun with acrylic, but when I would jump from like a resin kit or an acrylic kit, or back and forth, either way, I know it's kind of like a big difference, you know? But I still, once I get into it, I do love acrylic still. This is my 16th finish overall, and in 2024, this is my 7th finish. And I hope to get 2 more finishes done this month, 2 bigger kits, but we'll see about that. Definitely one for the Mermaids and Magic. It's going to be Witch's Flower Shop, so keep like and subscribe, guys, on my channel. First off, this is a lot of work, and it is free for you to like, free for you to subscribe, and free for you to comment. But I know you don't have to comment. You don't have to do any of those things, but it helps my channel, so if you can, that would be awesome. And if you are looking forward to seeing Witch's Flower Shop from Diamond Art Club and Mrs. Butter D, that will be showing up before the end of this month at some time. There will be a post for you. So you'll want to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can see that. Let's see what else. This is where I put my notes. Let's see. Yeah, there was gapping in one of the canvases. It was canvas number 11. So it was one of the around the world ones. So this one right here. And I was like, whoa, this one has a lot of gapping. And I'll say it now in case you don't want to see the second half. But my daughter did work on that one with me, and she did kind of have some parts where it wasn't very straight, but I did go back and fix that. It just had a lot more gapping, and it was kind of a different size, not the canvas itself, but the drill field place was a different size than a lot of the other ones. So it very well could have been that, but the other around the world one did not have the gapping. So it was kind of weird. I didn't understand. It was like a kind of an annoying amount of gapping, but the rest of the kits or rest of the canvases did not have gapping. They fit really flush together and were really a joy to work with. So I don't know what was going on with that one. But my favorite one was number 8, which was a space one, or number 12, the Her Story one. I really liked that. I already talked about hard to work with. I'm going to put lotion on my hands. Hard to work out of bags with so many colors. Let's see what else. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Glue was super sticky. Oh, I didn't put that in my notes. Glue was super sticky, but there was one kit in particular. I think it might have been number 11 again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Where there's something, that one was a little gimpy. I don't know what was going on with that one. But there were like 2 or 3 spots where the glue was not sticky enough to hold the drill. And so I actually put down a little tiny bit of putty in that spot just to make it a little bit stickier. And I'm worried about it, but I haven't seen anything pop yet, and they have been moved around a lot, so maybe it's fine. But I did notice that I couldn't even get it off of my pen onto the canvas because the glue had completely lost its sticky. And who knows, my daughter was, like I said, working on that one, so it could have been that she got something on it when I wasn't watching, and that made it not sticky. Who knows? So, but I did notice that. And other than that, that was it. Yeah, if you want to see the unboxing, you're welcome to go see the unboxing. I talk a lot more about canvas quality in general. I didn't get any fraying, none of that. So yeah, guys, this was a lot of fun. Out of the two, I like Floral Edition better. I thought the quality was a little better. There was zero gapping in Floral. The drills were nicer. I thought the rendering was really good. I guess we could talk rendering. The rendering was really, really good in Floral. I mean, it was just top-notch amazing. The rendering in a couple of these, and you'll see if you want to, I keep bumping you, sorry. There were a couple of them that I was like, I don't even know if I know what that is. And a couple of them that I was like, wow, the rendering on this is amazing. Number 12, wow, I loved the rendering, was incredible on that one. But it is also a bigger one. There was one museum one that I was like, I think I know what this is, but I'm not sure. And a national parks one that I was like, yeah, I don't know what these are. And then another space one that I was kind of like, I mean, I get where they were going with this, but I feel like it was a little bit sloppy rendering. So rendering was kind of meh, but some of them were really good. Some of them are like meh. So overall, I like Floral better, but Mystery Edition I still had so much fun with this. So much fun. So I feel like bad, it sounds like I'm being negative about it, but I'm just pointing out differences and maybe some negatives that might bother other people because I want to be open and transparent with you. But yeah, I liked Floral Edition better. By the way, before we move on to the next part, which is going to be doing my little doodle in here, and I will show you, if you haven't watched the Floral one, what I did here. But I am an affiliate with PaintGem, but like I said, I'm going to be completely honest, and I was very honest about this one. I'm an affiliate, so I will have linked down below if you do want to get this one or any other PaintGem, which I highly recommend, and not just because I'm affiliated, but the reason I'm affiliated is because I really like this company, and I really like the way they do things. Plus, it's portable. It's so portable. I seriously took this skiing. I took this like to my son's ski lessons, and I took this anytime I had to go to Walmart for prescriptions, which felt like a lot this year because we got really sick a lot. And, you know, when you have to wait at Walmart, I just waited in the car and did this while I was waiting for prescriptions. I just took it everywhere with me, and anytime I had to wait somewhere, which I find out was like a crazy amount in my life, I wait for things, I had this to work on, so it was great. I really highly recommend this. Even above other smaller kits for the most part, like, because it's so portable and it comes with such a sturdy box. It just all fits in here and it's great. I always just had it in my backpack. Okay, guys, that's it for everything else here. Definitely, if you have any questions down below, go ahead and, you know, comment, and I'd be happy to answer. Oh my gosh, I totally interrupted myself earlier though, that I am an affiliate, and I believe, hopefully still by the time this video comes out, that if you go to PaintGem, you can buy 2 kits and get another one free. Any other one. I mean, it's a certain number of kits, and I think there's some of the older ones, but Floral is one of those, and they're really good. And I think if you use Courtney in the code, you can still get an additional 10% off. So that's pretty cool. If you're a first-time buyer, that's 15% off. Definitely go use that over my code, even if it doesn't give me the kickback, because you deserve 15% off, not 10% off if you can get that. But if you want to take advantage of this buy 2 get 1 free sale, and I think you can add my name on there, it may not let you do both, but at least maybe even if you click on that link, it'll still give me the percentage back. Who knows? It's up to you guys. No pressure to. It's just kind of a good way to support my channel so I can keep doing content like this. So, okay, let's move on from this. Before I show you the kits, I'm going to do this part for those who might want to watch it. I'll definitely have timestamp right here when I open the kit to show you the actual canvases. So in case you don't want to actually see them yet, you don't have to. So you can still see this video. Okay, so this is my PaintGem. There is nothing here. It's my PaintGem album book, and I'll show you what I did. I had Elisa and, well, someone had put that you can get this, it's like a big pattern, almost like a wallpaper sort of thing where it's sticky, and then you can diamond paint the outside and then cut it to where you want it. Hard to explain what it is. Eventually you'll see it on here because, and I just haven't been able to get to Michael's yet. I should just order it online. I just don't want to pay for shipping. But, and I want to choose one of those and put it on the front. Elisa, that was a great idea if you happen to be watching this. And I just haven't gotten around to being able to do that yet, so I have to open it away from the camera a little bit. Okay, so I did this, was the PaintGem finishes thing, and look, I actually, now that it's right here, I want to do this because I realized I never did lid. There you go. I never put this one in with the gold. I got the other side and I didn't get this. All right, that's been bugging me for a while. Now that I have the markers out, I might as well do it. Okay. So I doodled this in that video where I showed you how I was going to store my PaintGem florals, and then I'm leaving this open for like a table of contents or whatever. I always leave a couple pages open, and then this is what I did my little doodle. So that's what I'm going to show you in fast motion. Is I'm going to do a little doodle for the mystery set. So for those of you who might want to see, I did notice, and I didn't notice before, that if you turn the pages, you do have to kind of hold your hand underneath to turn. And because sometimes they do flop out because they're heavy. And by flop out, I mean flopping out of these corner things, which are just little stickers, and I'll show that to you right here. So you just peel these back and stick them on here on the edge of these, for those of you who are going to be skipping the end, because that's what I'm going to be showing you. And then that way, I would love to be able to use these for putting, I don't know, decorating with them, and maybe like seasonally too. So when I'm not using them, I can put them here. So I love that. So I am going to be doing the doodle, and I think I'm going to do it right here. Do the doodle here. All right, let's get started on that doodle. yeah, I'm in love with that setup. I absolutely love it. And I know that I'll go through that book with my PaintGem sets. So I'll totally order a new one when the time comes so I can keep going with it and just have these albums full of finished PaintGem sets. I love it. Okay, so this is the spoiler part, guys. So if you are done with the video, hop on off and nothing will have been spoiled for you. If you want to see the finished set of the mystery PaintGem set number 1, this is the time. I'll give you a 5-second countdown to skip ahead. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's open this baby up. I just love this whole Apple vibe. Some rogue drills in there. Wait, I'm gonna make sure it's in order. I believe it is. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I have them in order. So the first 3 are the museum set. So this number 1, this is the American Gothic. American Gothic by Grant Wood. So it's the farmer and his wife, like the farmer with the glass and his wife. I'm gonna pop up right here the original art so you can kind of see that. But yeah, they did a good job with this rendering, and yeah, there's a touch gapping. Really, that's us doing it in the car. I mean, there's just, I probably just need to straighten it out a bit. But overall, there was minimal gapping. I thought, especially for a smaller kit like this where gapping really shows, they did a really good job, and it's very sparkly. Anyway, I knew it instantly as soon as you know, it was coming together, because it was really hard to tell at first, but as soon as I started getting their faces and then the pitchfork, I was like, oh, I know that art. So anyway, that's really pretty, very sparkly. All right, the second one is, and I also knew this one right away, this is Van Gogh. I think it's just his self-portrait Van Gogh. I don't know if it's called anything else, but I'm pretty sure it's just Van Gogh's self-portrait. So I'm pretty sure that, yeah, eventually I'll end up popping it up here. That the coloration is not as blue in his actual self-portrait. This is a lot more vivid, which I'm very glad that they made it more vivid, because that makes it more fun. And that one was really, really, really fun to do with all those blues and all that line blocking. There's a lot of confetti in the background, but you know, with these smaller kits, I do a lot of single facing anyway. And okay, this one took me a bit, especially when it was done, because I was kind of doing it sideways. I was like, what the heck is that? It took me forever. But then I realized it was a clock. It's melted clock, and it's Salvador Dali. I'll pop that up right here. I'll look that up and pop it up. But yeah, when I was like, I know, and it took me a bit to remember the name of the artist too. I was like, melted clock. I know this guy. And yeah, because he had all those like, he has all those kind of weird like melting clocks and the animal like robot like things with weird legs. And anyway, yeah, I'll go look him up. Salvador Dali. So yeah, melted clock. It's part of a, you know, I forget what the name of the actual artwork is. Is it Melting Clocks? Something like that. Yeah, I'm completely off. Once again, there really was not, I mean, it's minimal gapping. They did a really good job with this drill field. It's just hard because we're on the go, and I could totally go and straighten these, and I just haven't yet. So really, really pretty. Okay, the next 3 are national parks. And I might have known my artists, but apparently I don't know my national parks, because I don't know which ones these are. Maybe I'll pop it up if I can find out. I don't know if it says where, but I'm pretty sure this is like a cave of some sort. Once again, this one looks like it actually might have had a bit of gapping, but I'm pretty sure a lot of that's user error. But I don't know, maybe this one had a bit more gapping. It kind of looks like not natural gapping from doing stuff in the car. As you can tell, it got a little beat up here. But yeah, a cave of some sort. Maybe message, well, don't message down below what it is, because I don't want there to be spoilers, so never mind, don't do that. But yeah, I'll look it up and put it up here. This one too, which it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm pretty sure I know what this one is, and I can't think of it at the moment. But that's a fun one. The only thing is, guys, this whole kit had a lot of browns in it, and I didn't want to say that in the beginning part, because I didn't want it to be spoiled much, but there are a lot of browns in this kit. And I'm not gonna get tired. I mean, I did get tired. I'm not going to lie, I did get pretty tired of stuff like that. Another national parks. When I first did that, I was like, is that Jerusalem? Because it kind of looked like, I don't know. I thought it might be, but I don't know what that is, what national park that is either, but it's a national park. So I'll try to pop those names of the national parks up there. Very beautiful. So sparkly. These drills are great. Like, even though they weren't seem like quite up to the PaintGem quality, they were still really nice. Okay, the space ones I loved. I love the space ones. This one, I don't know if that's like, it kind of looks like Africa and the Sahara Desert over here with Europe and Asia being over here. And then some clouds in the skies. I could be wrong. It could be, I don't know, I can't think of anything else that would be blue and green like this besides Earth. And then the moon and, I don't know, satellites, or maybe that's the sun in the distance. I don't know, an asteroid. But it was fun. I really liked the colors in this. I loved especially after I had been doing a lot of the brown ones. And yeah, so that was a nice change. This is my favorite one, I think. The last one might be my favorite one too, but this is my husband's favorite one too. I thought the rendering on this was amazing. They did so good of these comets blasting through. I really, really like that. That one was really, really fun. So yeah, that's number 8. Those reds were so vibrant. So shiny. So shiny. Look at the backs of these. We really did take them places. Pretty sure that's chocolate. Okay, this is the one where the rendering, I was like, is that the sun coming over the earth? It kind of, I thought it was a spaceship at first until I was like, that looks like Earth. And it's Earth with the sun coming over the top. And I like the idea of it. I just thought the rendering was a little odd. So I'm putting it off to the side so I can kind of see it myself. But once again, with all these space ones, there really is minimal gapping. There's a little bit I could fix, I'm sure. That's mostly user error. You can see we kind of pushed it off to the side. We lived too far past here on this side. But other than that, very little gapping. And so shiny. Yeah, so that one wasn't my favorite because I thought the rendering was strange. Okay, this is the one I had the biggest issue. I'm pretty sure this is that Big Ben with like a Ferris wheel in the back? Okay, I get Ferris wheels and merry-go-rounds confused. It's a Ferris wheel. I have to say them both before I realize which one is the correct one. Yeah, this gapping was so bad. And I did try to go back and fix this one quite a bit. And I still got a lot of gapping. I believe this is actually the first one I did. And when this was the first one, I was like, oh, bummer. Oh no, both of these, never mind. This was the other one. This one, the gapping was worse. Okay, so these two are the ones that were around the world. And I'm pretty sure that's just the Golden Gate Bridge. And this is Big Ben. Anyway, there's something about the around the world ones. And if you have done the around the world ones where there's a version 1 and version 2, let me know. Does it have as much gapping as these do? Because I was a little bit disappointed. I'd forgotten it was this one too. Both of these had quite a bit of gapping, which made it just kind of when I was doing them. I mean, it was still fun, but I was just like stressing so much trying to get them straight and finally eventually just giving up that I was like, that's a bummer. Okay, this last one I loved so much too. It's Marilyn Monroe, and if you watch the unboxing, I totally called it. I mean, there's a touch of gap. There really is not much gapping in this. It's beautiful. I mean, you're not going to get, I mean, you very possibly could be, but Diamond Art Club gapping, like, you wouldn't get gapping in Diamond Art Club like this, but as far as other kits go, this is minimal gapping. They really did a good job with this. And I loved, my favorite part was this background. It was so much fun, the shading that they did there. It looks so good. I wish it would be a little bit brighter in the camera. You know, I'll make sure to go on and brighten it when I go over it. But anyway, yeah, that's number 12. And number 8 and number 12, so those comets or Marilyn Monroe were my favorites. This was a lot of fun to do. I just thought the shading in this was really well. Her face for such a small canvas is just, they did a really good job with the rendering and the shading. I mean, that looks really, really good. I thought the cheeks were maybe a little bit dark right there, but that's nitpicking. I mean, it just looks really good. And even through the camera, so I'm putting it to the side because I can't see when it's in the middle from my viewpoint. But even like through the camera, it's looking even better. Like it's both look great. So anyway, those are those. And I am going to show you how I do these. All right, the part that's a little bit of a bummer is I'm not going to be able to have all three of the museum ones with, well, that took me forever to say, the museum ones together and all three of the national park ones, all three of the space ones together. They're just gonna kind of have to be apart from each other, but that's okay. So what I do is I take the corner of these stickers, I stick it in here, try to make sure that's straight. Then the other side. And I get all four corners in there. That way I don't have to do any sort of measurement, but I just make sure they're on straight because that's important. This is a little wonky. There we go. Okay, and then I just kind of eyeball it. This is what I did last time. There you go. That's still not very straight on the corner. And, oh boy, well. And then I pushed it down. That to be a little straighter there. And there we have it. And now I can take it out if I so wish. And I can put it back in if I so wish. Yellow. Oh my gosh. It's actually much easier than this. I don't know why I'm struggling. Okay, there we go. That's it. And then I will do that with the rest of them. I don't think I'll fast motion at this, guys. If you want to see the whole thing, you can see my, and I'll link it down below. It never works when I put a banner here. I try and it just doesn't work. So I'm going to link that down below if you want to see when I do the whole thing with the floral paint set. But otherwise, it'll be a blink of an eye for you to see them. I'll do a whole flip through of these. All right, here we go. Ready for the big reveal? Actually zoomed you out for this part. So the museum ones. Could I have gotten them a little bit straighter? Museum and then national parks. Yeah, I could have gotten them a little straighter if I had measured out and stuff, but you know, I don't want to. Although, so if you guys are interested in this album book and these corner tab things, I just got them off of AliExpress. I can link them down below so you can have them. I love that one. And then I did put Monroe over here instead of in the 12th place because I wanted, whoops, popped it out with my finger. I wanted these two to be together and not separated, and they were by themselves. And Marilyn was by herself in the Her Story one, so yeah. So I just decided to put her there and stick these here, and that's it, guys. That was so much fun. I love these PaintGem sets. I will always be having a PaintGem set to work on because they're great to go. Mystery kit My brain hurts a little bit from the mystery kit, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm not gonna do another mystery kit. I actually don't have another mystery kit, but PaintGem haul / stash video, I'm trying to decide if I want to wait till I'm at 100 subscribers or to do that one soon. I don't know. What do you guys think? If I wait till I'm at 100 or 1,000 subscribers, then I actually get paid for those viewing hours, and I feel like that'll be a big hit. But I also, if it's something you guys are interested in and want to see, that's more important, is that you guys, if you want to see it right away or if you're willing to wait, you guys let me know, because I can totally do that. And thanks for joining me, guys. It was a lot of fun. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment. Maybe, let's see, if you made it to this end of the video, put a question mark for mystery kit down in the comments below. Bye.